The Boy Who Never Gave Up. In a small and quiet village surrounded by green fields and dusty roads lived a young boy named Arif. He was only 12 years old, but life had already taught him lessons far heavier than his age. Arif came from a poor family. His father worked as a daily laborer, and his mother was often sick. Some days, there was barely enough food on the table. Despite all this, Arif had one powerful dream. He wanted to change his life through education. Every morning before sunrise, Arif would wake up to help his father. He carried water, cleaned tools, and sometimes worked beside him just to earn a little extra money. After finishing his work, he would run to school, often tired, often hungry, but always hopeful. At school, life was not easy either. Some classmates made fun of his worn-out clothes and broken shoes. Others whispered, "A poor boy like him can never succeed." Their words hurt, but Arif never argued. Instead, he silently promised himself that he would prove them wrong. Arif loved learning. He listened carefully in class and asked questions whenever he didn't understand something. But at home, studying was a challenge. There was no electricity most nights, so he studied under a small oil lamp. When his eyes burned with exhaustion, he would remember his dream and keep going. One year, the village school announced a very important exam. The best students would receive a scholarship to study in the city. For Arif, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He studied harder than ever before. While others played in the evenings, Arif revised his lessons again and again. But just a few days before the exam, disaster struck. Arif's father fell seriously ill and could not work. The family had no income. Arif thought about quitting school to work full-time. That night, he sat alone, staring at his books, tears in his eyes. Then he remembered his father's words from long ago. "Life will test you, my son. When it does, never give up." With renewed strength, Arif decided to continue. He worked during the day and studied late into the night. His body was tired, but his spirit was strong. On the day of the exam, Arif walked into the classroom with confidence. He answered every question calmly. When the exam ended, he felt something he had never felt before: hope. Weeks later, the results were announced. The entire school gathered. When the teacher read out the top scorer's name, everyone was shocked. It was Arif, the same boy who was laughed at, the same boy who had nothing but determination. Teachers praised him, students respected him, and the scholarship changed his life. Arif moved to the city to continue his education, but he never forgot where he came from. Years passed. Arif grew into a successful and respected man. He returned to his village not to show off, but to help. He built a small school for poor children and told them his story. He always ended with the same message: success doesn't come from money or comfort. It comes from refusing to give up. And that is how a boy who never gave up turned his pain into purpose and his struggle into strength. Moral: never give up. No matter how hard life becomes, persistence can change your destiny.